What's up everyone, and welcome to the Dr. Guitar channel, where science meets soul. In this video I'll be doing a tutorial on the song Bugs by Jesse Wells. I'll be covering the difficulty, the verse, the chorus, the outro lick, and at the end I have 3 helpful tips. I give the overall difficulty of this song a 4 out of 10. If you take a look at the left hand, we're using a lot of open chord shapes. We have a G chord, a C chord, and a D7 chord, which is essentially just this C chord slid up 2 frets with their pinky on the 3rd string. Now on top of the C and D chords, you will have to do an alternating bass line, which makes this a little more difficult, so for that reason I give it a 4 out. The rhythm of this song is around a Travis picking technique, which uses quarter notes and eighth notes, and on its own is pretty easy, except in this song he omits some of the Travis picking technique, which makes this feel a little bit sparse and kind of hard to feel on its own now. But overall it's still not bad, so I give it a 4 out of 10. Right hand is using that Travis picking technique, which is alternating bass notes with melodic notes on top. It does have some movement, but it's pretty repetitive and your hand will start to get used to it after a while. So for this reason I give it a 4 out of 10. Let's get started. This song uses a 1-4-5 standard chord progression, and what we're going to do is go 1 chord at a time. So the first one is a G chord, and it's nice. All you need is your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, nothing else. So now we're going to turn our attention to the right hand. So we're going to take a look at this Travis picking pattern. What you're going to do is thumb on the 6th string, thumb on the 4th string. Now Jesse uses a pick, so he'd use his pick and do down and down like this, down, down. And what happens is if you do 4 of those, that's a measure, like 1, 2, 3, 4. And he does this for 4 measures, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2. And except on the last 2 beats, so beats 3 and 4 of that 4th time doing this chord, he adds in the Travis picking, which is the 6th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string. And he would be using pick, ring finger, pick, middle finger. So if you want to do it exactly like Jesse, you could do that. I prefer to use fingerstyle patterns, so I would use thumb, middle, thumb, index. Whichever one you want to use is fine. So it's 4 bars of G with this last 2 beats of Travis picking at the end. If you were to put that all together, it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, and 4. And from here, we're going to go to a C chord, and we're going to use the exact same type of Travis picking pattern here, except we're going to have to walk a little bit of a bass line. So this is going to be the 5th string, 4th string, and then you're going to take your 3rd finger and move it to the 6th string, 3rd fret, which is a G, and then you'll play the 6th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string, which is thumb, middle, thumb, index, or pick, ring, pick, middle. When you put that together, it sounds like this, and that's 1 full measure, and you do 2 of them on a C chord like this. And then we're going to go back to our G chord with just our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and you'll do 2 patterns here, just like we did with the C chord, but we'll do the 6th string, 4th string, 6th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string, like this. That's 1 measure, and you do 2 of them. Here we're going to go to a D7 chord, and this is just like a C chord but up 2 frets, and you're going to add your pinky to the 5th fret of the 3rd string, which makes it a 7. And you're going to do the exact same right hand picking pattern that we did with the C chord. So that's the 5th string, 4th string, your 3rd finger's got to go to the 5th fret of the 6th string, so we'll alternate the bass here, and you'll play 6, 2, 4, 3, and that's 1 measure like this. And then he does 2 measures on this chord, so it'd be like this. From here, we're going to go back to our C chord and do the exact same pattern. So 5th, 4th, alternate bass, 6, 2, 4, 3. And he does this for 2 measures on this chord. From here, he lands on a G chord, and when he lands on this G chord, he changes up the picking pattern. So he'll go back to the original thumb, 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 or down, 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 and he'll do this for a full measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he adds in 2 Travis picking methods back to back like this, 6, 2, 4, 3, 6, 2, 4, 3, like this. And this completes the whole progression. So when you put that all together, it sounds like this. G for 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. C chord, alternating bass, G chord, D7, C chord, and on G. That's the whole song. He repeats that exact progression over and over. He does a variation in some of the verses where he'll cut the G chord short, and he does this specifically on the G chords that are 2 measures long, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Continue on. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. The outro lick is really cool. It's a classic bluegrass lick here, and it sounds like this. So let's break it down. You're going to use your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and then you're going to play the 5th string open with finger 1, hammer on fret 1, finger 2, hammer on fret 2, 4th string open, hammer on with the 2nd finger, and then the 3rd string open, like this. And then to finish off the phrase, he does your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with the 4th and 3rd string open, and then he lands back on our normal G chord with the 6th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings, like this. So when you put that all together, it sounds like this. The first tip I have is to isolate the right hand Travis picking pattern. So this is a hard pattern to do with the left hand, so we're going to take it out of the equation and just do open strings. And what I have here is the C chord picking pattern. So you'll do the 5th string, 4th string, 6th string, 2nd string, 4th string, 3rd string. So if you were to put the rhythm in that, it sounds like this. And your goal is to try and get better at that alone. See if you can't speed it up. And when you feel comfortable, then add in the chords. The second tip I have is to strum the chords without the right hand Travis picking pattern and focus on getting these bass notes correct. So you could strum G 4 times and then C with their bass note changing. Same thing on the D7. Get better at changing this bass note. Back to C and then G. So once you get better at that alternating bass, then try to add in the Travis picking pattern. The third tip I have is when you're on D7 and you go to a C chord, leave your fingers on the strings. Sometimes students will take their fingers completely off and then put them right back down, but we don't do that on guitar. We actually call these guide fingers, and what you do is you leave them there and you just kind of slightly release pressure on the strings and slide them back 2 frets and then press down again, like this, instead of this. It'll help you out a lot. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to help. And I also take requests, folks. You know the drill. So if you got a song you'd like me to do, I'll make you a tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.